Welcome to Yellowstone, and this, the ultimate travel guide. In this video, I'll show you how to get here, how to get around, where to stay, where to eat, and what there is to do and see in the first national park in the world. Yellowstone National Park was established in 1872 by the U.S. Congress. The park's creation was aimed at preserving its unique geothermal features, diverse ecosystems, and stunning landscapes. To get to Yellowstone, you can drive, of course, or you can fly into nearby airports like Jackson Hole, Cody, Bozeman, or Idaho Falls, and then drive once you've collected your rental car. You can enter the park using one of 5 park entrances. Of course, if you're traveling from Grand Teton National Park to the south, it's easy to drive north into Yellowstone. Getting around Yellowstone can be done by driving on the Grand Loop Road, a 142-mile figure-8 route connecting many of the park's major attractions. Now, most park roads are closed to regular vehicles from early November to late April. Shuttle services and guided tours provide alternatives to driving if you prefer. Gas stations and EV charging stations are scattered around the park. But remember, this park is huge, so it's advised that you have a full tank or charge when you enter the park. And of course, in the summer, the roads are busy and often travel is slow due to traffic or wildlife on the road. If you need some assistance, want updates on road conditions, weather, and wildlife, Yellowstone has 9 visitor centers. If you dream of staying in an old lodge in Yellowstone, well, you can. Lodging in Yellowstone National Park includes these historic hotels, cozy cabins, and with options like Old Faithful Inn and Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel and Lake Yellowstone Hotel, you've got a few properties to choose from. The properties are operated by Yellowstone National Park lodges. Reservations, especially during the peak seasons, are essential due to high demand. If you really want to be amongst nature, though, there is the camping experience, and Yellowstone doesn't disappoint. Camping in the park offers a range of experiences from developed campgrounds to backcountry sites. The park has 12 developed campgrounds with over 2,000 established campsites. All campsites must be reserved in advance, with the exception of Mammoth Campground, which offers first-come, first-served sites from October 15th through to April 1st. In the park, you can find restaurants, cafeterias, and general stores. Key dining spots can be found at Canyon Village, Grant Village, Lake Village, Mammoth Hot Springs, Old Faithful, and Tower Fall. Additionally, general stores throughout the park sell snacks, sandwiches, and beverages. Yellowstone is known for many things: the uniqueness of the landscape, the wildlife, the threatening volcano that lives just below the surface, as well as its important and historical role in the national park system. But it's more than that. The park is surreal, haunting, threatening, and otherworldly. It's an adventure that's not easily replicated and must be experienced to fully understand. Here are the top attractions and sights in Yellowstone. Located on the shores of Yellowstone Lake, West Thumb Geyser Basin showcases a variety of geothermal features like hot springs, mud pots, and geysers. If you want fewer crowds, West Thumb is one of the least visited basins in the park. Yellowstone Lake is the largest high-elevation lake in North America and offers stunning vistas as well as boating and fishing opportunities. Boating is allowed on the lake so long as you have a valid boat inspection and permit. Upper Geyser Basin is located in the heart of Yellowstone and includes the Old Faithful complex, including the hotels, restaurants, and the wonderful visitor center. Yellowstone has about half of the world's geysers, and most are located in Upper Geyser Basin. Old Faithful is perhaps the most iconic geyser in the world, known for its predictability, erupting every 90 minutes or so. The geyser shoots water up to 180 feet high, and it's a must-see experience. It also happens to be one of the most popular and busy attractions in the park, so get here early and pack your patience. Midway Geyser Basin is not as large as Upper Geyser Basin, but it's just as spectacular. This area includes the Excelsior Glacier and the amazing Grand Prismatic Spring. Perhaps my personal favorite site in the park is Grand Prismatic Spring. Famed for its vibrant rainbow-like colors, Grand Prismatic Spring is the largest hot spring in the U.S. The striking hues create a mesmerizing sight that feels almost otherworldly. Once again, this is a busy attraction and parking is surprisingly limited. Norris Geyser Basin is the hottest, oldest, and most dynamic of Yellowstone's thermal areas. This area features Steamboat Geyser, the world's tallest active geyser. The dramatic Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone offers breathtaking views of its colorful, rugged walls and the powerful waterfalls, including the lower and upper falls. It's a striking natural landmark that highlights the park's geological history. You can experience the canyon from a variety of overlooks, and there are a number of trails and walkways that wind along the rims and down partway into the canyon. Hayden Valley is a wildlife lover's haven and is known for its bison herds, elk, and the occasional grizzly bear. The open, lush valley provides excellent opportunities for wildlife viewing and scenic drives. Mammoth Hot Springs is famous for its terraces of white travertine, which are formed by hot spring deposits. The terraces constantly evolve, creating a unique and dynamic landscape. You can explore the region on a series of boardwalks. Lamar Valley is often referred to as America's Serengeti and is likely the best area in Yellowstone for observing wildlife like bison, wolves, and bears. Tower Fall is a gorgeous 132-foot waterfall that is surrounded by dramatic volcanic pinnacles. It offers stunning views and serves as a gateway to the park's northern regions. The trails, viewing areas, and parking lots were upgraded in 2021, making it an easy site to visit. And by the way, there are also some other wonderful falls in the park, including Undine Falls and Gibbon Falls. Yellowstone has a lifetime of recreational outdoor activities to enjoy once you're here. Yellowstone is one of the country's best wilderness areas, and as you would expect, there's some great hiking in the park. In fact, there's over 900 miles of hiking trails. As mentioned earlier in the video, boating is permitted on Yellowstone Lake and fishing is also allowed in the park, but of course you do need a fishing permit. Many visitors come to Yellowstone just to see wildlife, and that's fair enough. This is one of the world's great locations for animals. The wildlife include bison, elk, wolves, grizzly bears, black bears, moose, and a variety of bird species. The best spots for seeing animals include Lamar Valley, Hayden Valley, and along the Yellowstone River. Of course, and needless to say, follow the wildlife rules imposed by the National Park Service. Within a short drive of Yellowstone, there are a number of wonderful places to visit. Just outside of Yellowstone is West Yellowstone, Montana. The town of Cody, Wyoming, known for its rich cowboy heritage, is about an hour's drive from the east entrance of the park. The Beartooth Highway, also known as the Highway to the Sky, connects Yellowstone National Park's northeast entrance to Red Lodge, Montana. To the south is the magnificent and absolutely gorgeous Grand Teton National Park and the incredible town of Jackson. So there you go, Yellowstone.